How do you feel about the middle of the order right now? I mean, Kyle Schwarber, it's kind of strange. We talked on Monday about his struggles. I'll say this for him: last 7 games, he's only hitting 240, but the on base percentage is 424. He's walked 6 times in his last 31 plate appearances. Obviously, the power has not really been there. He hit his 50th the other night. That was an awesome moment. But last 15 games, he had the one for number 50. He had the 4 home run game. Other than that, he hasn't hit one. And you go back over the last 30, he's hitting 204.
I think what you've said, and I'm glad you pointed out the last 7 with all the walks. When Kyle Schwarber starts struggling, I get the sense that he tries to become more patient to get out of it, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. And it's hard to say that he tries to become more patient when he sees as many pitches as he does, even when he's hot, right? But I think that he really, really goes up there with a methodical approach when he tries to get out of it, in the sense of, I'm just going to take pitches because I know they're not going to throw me a bunch of strikes, and I'm just going to look for a ball in one spot. If it's there, I'm going to swing at it. If not, I'll take my walk. It'll be fine. And I think that he's just kind of trying to get himself back to where he was before. Do I ultimately worry about him? I don't. And I felt like Bryce Harper made me eat some words last night, because I had texted you that, he's struggling. I had said to Tim Kelly sitting next to me that, maybe he could use a day off because he's really not looked good. And then he went out there and had 2 big hits in the game, and drives in a couple of runs. And so he started to look a little bit better last night.
He's had such a weird year. Like,
yeah,
if you look, so you say like lately, right? Like define lately, like last 30 games, 849 OPS, last 15 games, 805. Like, it's not bad. He's a productive player.
Yeah, I know.
He helps them win. It just hasn't been superstar player.
Correct.
And you're just hoping, I mean, you want to ask me if after all that's happened the last 10 games and where they're at now, like, does it change your outlook? I feel like that they're on the doorstep now. Like, yeah. It's possible. Whereas, like, before I didn't have him getting up the walkway. I had him out in the street. Like, I think they could kick the door down, but Harper has to find the next gear. And that's also under presumption that the outfield is going to continue to increase their productivity. That Bryson Stott is this new version of Bryson Stott that we've seen now for the better part of about 6 weeks. Brandon Marsh continues to make and I know that's part of the outfield, but Brandon Marsh continues to make contributions. Like, then I'm in. Like, I can talk myself into it even without Zach Wheeler. And even if Trey Turner doesn't come back and isn't Superman, I can get there. But I feel like it's either Turner has to come back and be Trey Turner at his best, or Harper has to find one more gear. Then I can talk myself into it.
Yeah. As Bamman 100 says, runners in scoring positions, what's been killing Bryce lately. He has struggled with runners on base, although he did get the hit last night down the line. Alonso knocks it down, but I mean, that's a big hit, and you saw him celebrate it like it was a big hit. Like, yeah. He was fired up about it. I think that Bryce has gotten a little jumpy, to be honest with you. Like, you talk about the OPS numbers, and they're there. But if you look at those and I don't have it right in front of me, but if you look at his on-base numbers over that same stretch, he's below 300.
Yeah, his last 7 games, a 290 on base. His last 15, 313. His last 30, 328. I mean, that's not what you're accustomed to seeing with him.
Right. He's usually 370 and above.
Yeah, I mean, he's a career 387 on base percentage.
Yeah. Yeah, and so that's the thing. So, like, I think that his at-bats are kind of, Ross just says it. He says just rushed his at-bats, and I really do believe that. I think that's a thing.